What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about the most important thing when deciding what style of motorcycle you want to ride. We're not talking about specs as far as horsepower, torque, or weight are concerned, because every style of motorcycle can be found from small, lightweight, low horsepower, all the way up to heavyweight, steroid-induced maniac.
No sleep, no food.
And everywhere in between. What we are going to talk about is ergonomics. And when I think of ergonomics, I break it down into 3 bullet points: handlebar position, peg position, and seating position. Each one of those factors is going to determine whether or not the bike is comfortable for you. Let's get into it. If you're enjoying the content, guys, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Also, click the Amazon link in the description. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it really helps support the channel. Whew. Thank you, guys. Buy a sticker too. First one up is the naked bike, the MT-03. Like we were talking about, the most important things when looking for a bike that's going to fit you well is handlebar position, peg position, and seat position. So the handlebars on this bike are actually super comfortable. It allows for a more upright riding position. You're not hunched over like you would be on a sport bike. So the handlebar position is great on naked bikes. You run into the same issue on a lot of naked bikes that you run into on a lot of sport bikes. The seat in relation to the pegs, they're pretty close together. So you're going to get this pretty aggressive kind of bend in your knee, and it can be uncomfortable after a long period of riding. So if you're looking for a bike to tour on or for any kind of long distance riding, you want to take that into account when you're considering a naked bike. Next one up, guys, is the cruiser style. As you can see, the bars are considerably higher, a little bit further pushed back. The seat is super low, but the floorboards on this bike, where you put your feet, are forward, and so are the controls. The brakes are up front, and the gear shift is also pushed forward. So you get a much more relaxed riding position. Legs stretched out, arms kind of stretched out. This can lead to some fatigue with the arms being so far stretched out. I will adjust my butt and kind of ride a little bit closer to the bars to get a little bit better bend in my elbows. But as far as comfort is concerned, for slightly taller people, cruisers are a great option. Next up is the adventure bike. These ones are like cruisers, designed to munch up miles in the most comfortable seating position possible. So the relation between the seat and the pegs is kind of close, but a much more relaxed angle to your knee compared to the smaller naked bike. And the handlebars are high. They're tilted a little bit closer to the rider, so you get a very comfortable bend in the elbows and a very upright riding position. Incredibly comfortable for long distance riding. The taller bars help for when you're riding off road and when you're standing. The only issue with adventure bikes kind of as a class is they tend to be pretty tall. This bike has I think about a 36-inch seat height. I'm 6 feet tall with a 30-inch inseam, and I cannot flat foot when I'm on this motorcycle. I kind of have to be on the balls of my feet. But it's not really that big of a deal. Usually I'll just lean the bike to one side or the other, and I can flat foot that way. But as far as comfort is concerned, with all 3 of my bikes, I find this one to be the most comfortable for long distance riding. It's just easier on my back than the cruiser style, where you're kind of hunched back a little bit, kind of stretching your arms out. It's easier on my knees compared to the small naked bike, a little bit less aggressive of a bend in my knees, a lot less fatigue over time I experience on this motorcycle compared to the other 2. But it is rider height prohibited. You do sort of have to be a certain height to ride this ride. So no matter what kind of bike you're interested in, remember, ergonomics are the most important thing when deciding on what bike actually fits you best. So go to the dealership, hop on a couple different bikes, see what style of bike fits you most comfortably, and then buy it used. We'll see you in the next one, guys.